bro. That justice system don't do you no favors, for real. Yes, sir. It's your boy Snake Eye Bomb First TV checking in. Salute to the military for dropping down bombs on that like button before we even get lit. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Run it up for your boy Snake Eye, your favorite blogger. You tuned in to Bomb First TV, the latest channel on YouTube. Let's get right into it. Teen girl forced into prostitution must spend 51 years in prison for murder conviction. Let's get into it. A 30-year-old Tennessee woman who has controversially been in prison since she was a teenager for murdering a man who solicited her for sex must remain behind bars for at least 51 years, the state Supreme Court said this week. The decision issued Thursday is a blow to Cyntoia Brown's year-long efforts to overturn her sentence in the 2004 shooting of Johnny Mitchell Allen, a 43-year-old real estate agent. Brown has long maintained she was forced to be an underage prostitute by a boyfriend who then took the money that she would make. She claimed that after Allen picked her up in 2004, she shot him in self-defense because she saw him reach for a gun while the two were in bed. Yeah. The jury rejected her story. However, the prosecutor said she was motivated by her desire to rob Allen. She was tried and convicted as an adult. Brown, y'all, who is now 30, argued that her lifelong imprisonment was unconstitutional under a 2012 U.S. Supreme Court ruling which found that juveniles could not receive mandatory life sentences without parole. The appeal was rejected, and Brown subsequently contended her punishment was cruel and unusual under the same 2012 ruling. This second appeal, which just took place this week, remains under the consideration of the Federal Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, which characterizes existing state law as unclear, asked the Tennessee Supreme Court to weigh in with its opinion on whether Brown could be paroled for her murder conviction. The state Supreme anonymously agreed that under Tennessee law, Brown can only become eligible for early release after serving at least 51 years when she will be 69, y'all. Yeah, this is a controversial case, y'all. I mean, everybody from LeBron, Kim Kardashian, she got a lot of people on her side that really been trying to see T.I. I mean, a lot of celebrities looked this case up, and it was trending on social media last year. I mean, it's just a crazy case because we seen people do a lot less, a lot more, and malicious and get less time. This is why this case is very controversial. Cyntoia Brown, this is a unique case because, I mean, she was 16, forced into prostitution. I mean, she feared for her life. I mean, you got people that straight up kill people and get out way before that, straight up. I mean, under state law, a life sentence is a deterrent sentence of 60 years. However, the 60-year sentence can be reduced by up to 15% or 9 years by earning various sentence credits for good behavior and participation in education and vocational training, the Tennessee Supreme Court decided. Brown case has attracted the attention, like I said, of celebrities such as Kim Kardashian, Rihanna, and it was covered in a 2011 PBS documentary. The system has failed. I called my attorneys yesterday to see what can be done to fix this, West tweeted last year. In May, Brown appeared before the Tennessee Court of Parole, and that's the first video I'm going to show you on this blog, for a clemency hearing. The 6-member board was split, with 2 members voting to release her, while 2 others voted to deny her request for freedom. The remaining 2 suggested her sentence should be significantly shortened to make her parole eligible in 2029. After Brown, she has served 25 years. The decision to free Brown ultimately rests with Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam. And I think the governor going to do the right thing on this. The governor thoughtfully reviews any clemency applications and recommendations from the Board of Parole, a spokeswoman said in May. I mean, I think the governor going to grant her clemency. What y'all think, Bond First Military? I mean, do you think, after looking at the videos and following the story, do you think that she should get clemency? I mean, she was 16. She was forced into prostitution. I mean, you know, and she thought he was reaching for a gun. She was fearing for her life. She claimed self-defense, and she got 51 years at 16 years old. Now, like I said, you know, we ain't the jury, or, you know, we ain't the judge. I'm asking y'all, what do y'all think? I don't think it's a fair situation. Plus, she already done served time. I mean, if she was getting out or was eligible for parole in 2029, she would have been in served 25 years, y'all. I mean, she was 16. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it, Bond First Military. I'm thinking that, yeah, that if she can get out in 2029, that would be awesome. But you know, who knows? You know, people on Mr. Allen's side say that she wanted to rob him, and you know, she just wanted to do harm to him. So she was motivated by trying to rob him. That's why she killed him. But we don't know. We're gonna see what plans out. But for right now, Cyntoia Brown, she will be serving at least 51 years, and she will be 69 when she's released. I'm your host, Snake Eye, your favorite blogger. Man, y'all drop comments and let me know what y'all think about the decision. This Bond First TV, the latest channel on YouTube. Make sure you don't play with that like button before you get out this video. Yes, sir.
Tennessee's governor may soon decide if a woman will serve the rest of her life sentence for killing a man she says solicited her for sex when she was a minor. Cyntoia Brown was 16 years old when she shot and killed Johnny Allen. Brown is now 30, and her case has drawn support from celebrities like Rihanna and LeBron James. Jerika Duncan is at the prison in Nashville where Brown met a parole board. Jerika, good morning.
Good morning. The 6-member panel was split 3 ways. 2 recommended that Brown's sentence be commuted and she be released from prison. 2 said that her eligibility for parole should be moved up to 2029, and 2 denied her request for clemency altogether.
I prayed for a very long time to be able to meet with you.
Those prayers were answered Wednesday when Cyntoia Brown spoke to a parole board for the first time after spending nearly 14 years behind bars. Brown, seen in this 2011 documentary, says 43-year-old Johnny Allen picked her up in 2004 in an area of Nashville known for prostitution. She says Allen agreed to pay her $150 with the intent to have sex and drove her to his home.
He just grabbed me like in between my legs, like he just grabbed it real hard, and he just gave me this look. He rolls over and reaches, like he's reaching to the side of the bed or something, so I'm thinking, now he's not finna hit me, he's finna get a gun.
And what did you do at that time?
I just grabbed the gun and I shot him.
At Wednesday's clemency, Allen's family friend Anna Whaley cast doubt on Brown's argument that she shot Allen in self-defense.
And there was a quilt and a pillow downstairs on a sofa that leads me to believe he may have offered her a safe place to sleep that night.
Brown, who has since earned an associate degree while in prison with a 4.0 GPA, says she is now committed to serving others.
I've been able to help people, which is amazing. Young people.
Nearly 20 people spoke on Brown's behalf, including 12-year-old Grant Hayes, whose family agreed to host Brown if she is released. Tanya Stafford is a human trafficking survivor who drove from Dallas, Texas to support Brown.
It could have been me because I had those thoughts. I didn't act upon them, but when my perpetrator, I had those thoughts.
Ultimately, the final decision will be made by Governor Bill Haslam. If he denies Brown's clemency request, currently she will not be eligible for parole until she's 71 years old.
I just grabbed the gun and I shot him.
Tried as an adult, Cyntoia Brown was convicted of murder at just 16. She killed 43-year-old Johnny Allen after she said he offered to pay her for sex. During the trial, Brown said she feared the older man was going to kill her. Prosecutors called her a murderer, saying she robbed her victim. His friend spoke against Brown at a May clemency hearing.
Johnny was loved and he is missed dearly.
I am a completely different person. If you let me out, I will never go back to being that person.
Her dream of freedom now denied, as the Tennessee Supreme Court ruled Thursday that Brown will become eligible for parole after her 69th birthday. Brown said she suffered years of child trafficking, neglect, abuse, and rape before the murder. Psychiatrist William Burnett has known Brown since her arrest. He insists teenagers shouldn't be judged like adults.
I think it's callous in itself. I think it is not taking the whole picture into consideration.
Prison officials say Brown is a model prisoner. She's now a college grad. Celebrities and others have championed Brown's case, which is still before a federal court, and Tennessee's governor, who could grant her clemency before he leaves office in January. Brown's lawyer told NBC today he's hopeful and prayerful that will happen.
I'm not saying I deserve anything. I'm asking for mercy.
Until then, she can only wait. Matt Bradley, NBC News.